Hey fellas, and welcome back to With a Y. I'm not gonna enjoy this recording. I rarely do these days, but we have to talk about something very important. 6-1, new meme. Behold.
6-1, 6-1, 6-1, 6-1.
The way this guy is saying it, it almost sounds like Six Swan, which is like what a lot of people end up pronouncing it like. I'm not gonna lie, ever since 6-7, there have been people just kind of doing parodies, like trying to make the next new big number. I'll give this guy some credit, like there's something unique to him. 6-7 kind of got its analog horror eldritch elements stapled onto it after the fact. Like, it was funny. It was like a joke before all of that. 6-1 comes with it baked in. Like, look at the eyes on this dude.
6-1, 6-1, 6.
We are going to be going through some of them because there are a lot of these things, but this was the first one posted on October 17th, and someone pointed out in the comments something that made me really mad. Recorded for 61 seconds exactly. Here we go. People were like doing crazy edits of 6-1 in the same way they were doing 6-7. I don't know if it hits as much the second time. It's other parts of this joke that were actually at least somewhat entertaining to me. I guess you can at least say that off rip it has the whole swan thing going for it. Like, it's another symbol and it's not a number. It's like a physical thing that you can point to and it's like, that is the joke. The rendition that I find entertaining about it is when people say that it mogs every single other number that people have been trying to turn into a new meme. Yeah, I think I need to go back to therapy. You know, I probably needed to do that outside of the context of these videos, but it was a healthy reminder that I should be getting on that sooner than later. I think this person put it together pretty decently, and I disagree with the first comment. I genuinely have laughed at 6-7 in my time, but I never got the 6-7 meme. Like, it came out of nowhere and I was confused and stone-faced, but 6-1 is so stupid that every time I see it, I cackle like a dying hyena. And I gotta be honest, I think that 6-1 is low-key a higher effort meme than 6-7 ever was. 6-7 was a lot of things stacking on top of each other to become like the collective effort being put into it made it something, you know, different. This 6-1 guy, I need you to understand the level of commitment he has to this shit. He says, check out my Cameo profile for a personalized video for you. And if you do go to his Cameo, I can only imagine you're requesting one type of thing for him to say. This is his catalog of 6-1 videos since the first day he posted it. And before that, he was doing 6-7 stuff. And I gotta give him credit, man. He goes out of his way to like make it a little different each time. The first time this guy ever went outside, it was like magical.
6-1, 6-1, 6-1.
We are not going to be watching this for the entirety of the 70-second runtime. We are only doing highlights. Like, how did he make himself look like this in camera?
6-1, 6-1, 6-1.
Yeah, that shit is fucking terrifying. In the video I made on 6-7, I talked about it like it had ruined the kid who'd set its life. I feel like this kid has made a deal with the devil to like purposely sell his soul. It wasn't something that happened to him, it was like a path he chose. And I guess it gives him an opportunity to like kind of show some acrobatics here. He's shown off like some incredible flexibility feats. Check this shit out.
6-1, 6-1, 6-1. 6-1.
Like, tell me, can you do this? Suspend yourself in the air simply by doing like a split and like exerting pressure on the walls, man? It's genuinely impressive. And every single one of these he does is 61 seconds long with a few exceptions. We'll be looking at some stuff that happened outside of this account, but I want to check on his most popular renditions of 6-1 just to see the crazy shit he's getting up to.
6-1, 6-1.
Okay, I guess doing it in public was like the most popular one. I don't actually know where he's located. Dubai? Jesus. Oh, Zambia. Dubai, UAE, and Zambia. I don't know where he is when he records most of these, but
6-1, 6-1.
okay, this one visibly takes more effort to pull off because he has to space his breath so before he says 6-1 again. And the hand movements just aren't hitting the same way when he's doing it in this position. Jesus Christ, I just found myself miming it without even thinking. You guys can't even see it on camera for it to be physical comedy. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Oh wait, that's right, I can't kill myself because I'm a fucking robot. Even when I want to, I'm not allowed to leave this mortal coil. The curse of being a perfected higher life form.
6-1. 6-1.
I counted. He's averaging 5 seconds between each time he says 6-1 because he's got to be out of breath. He used to say it like once every 2 seconds when he's like standing normally. Does he keep this up the whole time?
6-1.
When he just doesn't say anything, keeps moving the hands and stares directly at you, dude. This is a terrifying image, dude. I fucking can't with that. What else we got? Oh, I see. These are actually the most popular.
6-1. 6-1. 6-1. 6-1.
Okay, it was about as simple as like the first one I ended up showing you, but my timeline was in order enough for it to make sense, I suppose. This thumbnail makes me think we're about to like look at some cyberpunk shit if I click on it. 3D or AI? Can't tell. Don't care. AI. Yeah, whatever.
6-1 call deep.
Okay, yeah, we need to, like, get off this guy's account before I go insane. Let's look at some of the variations that people have been doing with this, because there are a few decently entertaining ones. I mean, I showed you all the edits already.
6-1.
I feel like with how big 6-7 got, there was always room for like a spin-off of it to exist and have some decent success of its own, but I think like he's kind of taken all the oxygen in the room that like another fire could have been lit with. I don't really see another number having the same impact. If we did, then every single 60s number would have like a haha funny laugh connotation. 6, 7, and 69. I would prefer not to have any more. Like we could even say the 6 if you like Drake. I kind of fuck with this guy, Is That Psy, because he just started tweaking really goddamn hard. Also, peep the Sonic Roblox gameplay. This dude's just showing that he knows how to do every single hand motion that has come with, like, the brain rot in October 2025. 6-7. He can do 6-1. He can do the Kabi Lame mechanism. He can do 6-1, like, to the max. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing with my life, dog? I can't moralize about this for much longer. I'm going insane. 6-7 equals analog horror funk 1. 6-1 equals playtime funk. I mean, I guess that some art I unfortunately saw going around was, somebody had drawn like a 6-7 versus 6-1 Friday Night Funkin' looking mock-up, dude. I guess the art's not terrible, but like I just don't even want to imagine people putting like effort into making a music for that soundtrack. This Blizzy Boy TV guy has just made a song for every number that like has gone viral in any sort of way. Like you have the 6-1 song right here. I am not playing that shit for you. It's not terrible, but you have me fucked up if you think I'm risking copyright to even give an ounce of promotion to this guy.
1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1.
I'm gonna be honest, dude, you're just like doing the same thing, and you used POV wrong, as most people tend to do. But, like, keep it a buck, man. You're just doing the same movements. It's not even like a parody. You've just done it with less effectiveness. And also a week after he started doing it, bro. Hoopify had to have some shit to say, man. This guy just cannot let sleeping dogs lie. When everyone is still on 61, but you're on negative 67.
Negative 67. Negative 67. Negative 67. Negative 67.
If this is high vibrational, I would prefer to be on low vibrations for the rest of eternity, man. Just purely for self-defense. I feel like it might be too late to make the Kabi Lame mechanism video, but people have not stopped iterating on that, which might prove me wrong. And I have some respect for the creativity that goes into things like this, because it's people doing some level of engineering to get it done. The 6-1 mechanism. And those hands are hand-drawn. I mean, like, at least they're not AI generated. They have the wrong amount of fingers, but that's due to human error, not a machine's hubris. Instead of 6-7, we say 6-1. Dude, you're behind.
Guys, what if instead of 6-7, we say 6-1, 6-1, 6-1?
Bro, I don't like how little plaque you have on your teeth. I don't trust a guy with pearly whites. I feel like you should, like, have some yellow to them shits. I really do not trust you. Fucking flash those away from the goddamn camera. You're reflecting the ring light you're using to light the video into my eyes, and it's making me go fucking blind, dude. I don't want to see that shit. Oh, man. Let's wrap it up with, like, a few more of the more unique ones he's got going on. This is by far the most I've seen the fella unhinge his jaw.
6-1. 6-1. 6-1.
I really don't know how he manages to get his eyes to bulge in that way. Like, it's not like a judgment statement on my part. It's just, I'm genuinely wondering how, because not only can I not open my eyes that much on account of being, you know, a robot, but also, like, how would you maintain that without them starting to dry out, bro? Like, they should be bloodshot with how often he does this. They're not meant to be exposed to the open air as much as he has been, dude. This has to take, like, some severe endurance training.
Team 8-9, I'm calling you out to a boxing match. It is official, guys. Team 6-1 versus Team 8-9 is gonna have a boxing.
You're telling me the 6'1" guy is trying to fight the 8'9" guy. I feel like the height difference would just put you in like a completely different weight class unless that guy who's 8'9" is like scrawny as shit. But I mean, wishing you luck, 6'1" guy, because I at least like you a little more than him. Not that I know what he does or who he is. Can he be seen in can he be seen in any other insane positions on this? He's upside down in one.
6-1.
Dude, I feel like either the counter he's squatting on is gonna break and then he's gonna fall down, or he's gonna slip because he's only standing on the back of his heels, which, you know, is impressive, like, flexibility-wise, but it scares the fuck out of me.
6-1. 6-1. 6-1. 6-1.
Dude, I feel like he's got to hunch back a little bit so that his weight doesn't go off center and he just leans forward like Humpty Dumpty on the wall. I feel like he's playing a really dangerous game here, man. Oh my god. Does this joke really deserve any more of my time? I just needed to get this shit out of my head and onto a YouTube video. I'm going home, man. That's all I got. That kwytebox email's in the description if you guys want to send me any video topics. Anyways, piss off.